Chicago Bulls. At power forward, Javonte Green. At point guard, Alex Caruso. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At the other guard position, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. And now, the starting lineup for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 22, Patrick Beverly. At the power forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 8, Derek Vanderbilt. At guard, 6'4", number 0, D'Angelo Russell. At the upper forward position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 1, Anthony Edwards. At center, 6'11", number 32, Mark Anthony Towns. The head coach of your home team. This is your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Tristan Thompson.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for Minnesota, we've got Patrick Beverly, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Russell in at the 1. And both teams tonight loaded with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play.
Now here's Towns, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Just 5 on the clock. Fires it from 18. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Chicago ball.
And when you cut through everything else, Doris, at the end of the day, Beverly is a solid defender.
And I'd say even more than that. He is tenacious. He puts tremendous pressure on ball handlers. He is competitively tough. He will talk a little trash. No space, no rest, no room for error if you're looking opposite Patrick Beverly.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Beverly. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. LaVine against Beverly. Now here's Levine, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Back to Russell. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Green. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Levine against Beverly. Vucevic, a screen on Beverly. Levine passes to Vucevic. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. DeRozan against Beverly. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. Yes, it's good.
Well, I'll tell you this. If the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
Green with a screen on Beverly. Here's Levine for three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside Russell. Again, it's Minnesota converting.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Green for three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Chicago trailing here. On the court for the Bulls, we've got Patrick Williams, Kobe White out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Okogie. Now Russell. Beasley outside. Shot clock at 6. He shoots. Ooh, Thompson with the block. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at the Bulls, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently.
Checking out Chicago, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as this season winds down.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game. Minnesota in the lead. Russell, the pass to Reed. And Doris, tonight, as meaningful a game as you can find for these teams. Postseason positions on the line.
Well, listen, BA, home court advantage and matchups are always of paramount importance when the playoffs hit. They can fizzle out if you're in a tough position or get a tough matchup.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Now here's White. Defense is right there. Throws it up high. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Shot from the top of the key. The shot's good. Russell's got 7 points.
Well, in the open floor, D'Angelo Russell understands he can be special.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
He's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. 1:14 left in the second period. Beverly finds Edwards. Towns a screen on LaVine. Edwards. And Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Releases from 15. Counted. Good. Vucevic has got his second bucket on the night.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Towns a screen on White. Beasley pass to Towns. And another three from Minnesota.
Well, bigs now have got to be able to stretch the floor. Karl Anthony Towns, a knockdown three-point shooter.
Pass to DeRozan. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Picked by Vucevic. DeRozan with the ball. Towns covering. And the basket is good. DeRozan's got his first points of the night.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Here's Beverly. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
And let's shift focus now to the featured matchup with the Chicago Bulls, who find themselves in a close one.
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's DeRozan. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Edwards. And the shot's good.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Vucevic with it. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Shot by Levine, no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Russell. He's got 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here and book it for Vanderbilt.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Boy, when you think about D'Angelo Russell, you get such incredible shot creation. This guy can attack from close or from range. He's got versatility in how he goes about producing points.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Okogie comes in for Beverly. Thompson, he's checked in for Chicago. DeSunmu comes in for Caruso. And with Russell, there is no easy answer for how to defend him, Doris.
Yeah, you forget the size he brings to the guard position. 6'4" and faster than most players. Russell can do a lot of damage no matter who is checking him. Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to DeSunmu. Shoots over Reed. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he recovers it. Here's DeSunmu. Thompson, a screen on Reed. Here's DeSunmu. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Outside Edwards for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Timeout for the Bulls.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. And Beasley has subbed in for Edwards. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Jones. Thompson with it. White on the wing. Williams in the post. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And here's Russell. Beasley outside. There's the triple. The shot misses. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves ahead, up 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Chicago, Derek Jones is out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's DeSunmu. And it's White in at the 2.
In the modern NBA, the 3-level score is so hard to deal with. Karl Anthony Towns in the mid-range, that's money.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Beverly outside. Pass to Towns. Now Beasley. Drives to the hoop. Sweet little floater. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Here's Beverly after the basket by Chicago. Pass to Towns. shoots over Vucevic. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Jones, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
First team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Derek Jones Jr. at the line for 2.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for McDaniels. And the second of 2 is good, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
To the paint. Vucevic with a steal. To the inside. Pass to Jones. Back to Williams. And here's Vucevic. Covered by Towns. Now here's Vucevic. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Beverly outside. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. Shoot from the baseline. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Who wants the t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Russell is checked in. Green's checked in for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his men in the huddle, this is it. Leave it all out on the floor. Final stretch coming. No easy buckets. I want a full effort out there. Looking to keep his team fired up. Guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Beverly. Over DeRozan. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
Alex Caruso. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, D'Angelo Russell.
Take a break.
At the
Take a break.
line for 2.
2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker. Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical three-point cushion. What poise.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Make some noise. Let's go.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Vucevic, a screen on Russell. DeRozan outside. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous three-pointer!
All right, fans, get on your feet. We got one question for you. Who wants the free pizza? Finally, your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, fans. Stand up and make some noise.
Now Russell. Fires from deep. And buries it from deep.
And this is what D'Angelo Russell does out here, right? He's a dynamic scorer who doesn't lack for confidence.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. All right, fans, stand up and get loud.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win. We found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Now our New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.